Good morning, students. Welcome back to maths class. Today we are going to start exercise 4.3. In this exercise, we will learn to find the roots of a quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. So, first of all, we must know what is a quadratic formula. Students, as you were earlier told that completing square method is deducted from the syllabus. So, no need to do that. We all know that standard form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers, where a is not equal to 0. Now, how to find the roots of this quadratic equation by using quadratic formula? Here we are going to learn quadratic formula. By quadratic formula, roots of quadratic equation are given by, this is a quadratic in x, so we have to write x is equal to minus b plus minus b is coefficient of x plus minus b square minus 4ac under the root divided by 2a, and we know a is coefficient of x square and c is constant term. So by using this formula we can find the roots of the quadratic equation, where b square minus 4ac is called discriminant, or we can write it as d is equal to b square minus 4ac. Now let us practice questions by using this formula. In question number 1, exercise 4.3, find the roots of the quadratic equation if they exist by the method of completing square method. So change the method here. You have to write by using quadratic formula. Find the roots if they exist by using quadratic formula. So what we have to do? It means first of all we have to check whether the roots exist or not. Students, roots of a quadratic equation exist if discriminant is greater than or equal to 0. Here you can write two roots of quadratic, two real roots of quadratic equation exist if d is greater than or equal to 0. मीनिंग जो डिस्क्रिमिनेंट है अगर उसकी वैल्यू किसी पॉजिटिव नंबर में और 0 है, देन द रियल रूट्स एग्जिस्ट, अदरवाइज रियल रूट्स फॉर द गिवन क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन do not exist. So here I am taking part number 1 of question number 1. 2x square minus 7x plus 3 is equal to 0. So now in this equation a is 2, b is minus 7 and c is 3. Now we have to find the roots by using quadratic formula. Each and every question you have to write the formula. If they exist का मीनिंग है, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल लेट अस फाइंड द डिस्क्रिमिनेंट, बिकॉज रूट्स डिपेंड ऑन द डिस्क्रिमिनेंट. हियर आई एम गोइंग टू फाइंड discriminant, that is b square minus 4ac. Now b is minus 7, so we can write minus 7 square. 4 into a is 2 and c is 3. Now when I solve it I will get 49 minus 24, and 49 minus 24 is 25, and this value is greater than 0. Here d is greater than 0, so real roots exist. Now we have to find them. We can put this value directly in above formula. Minus b, minus minus 7, plus minus. We have solved it and this is 25. Divide by 2a. 2a means 2 into 2. And you get 7 plus minus root 25 is 5 by 4. Now we will get two roots when we take first case we have to consider addition sign, and in next case we have to consider subtraction sign because both the signs are present here, plus minus. The 7 plus 5 by 4 and another root is 7 minus 5 by 4. On solving this we will get the roots of the quadratic equation. Therefore we get the roots of quadratic equation as 3 and 1 by 2. Similarly, we can practice other parts of this question. Now part number 3. 4x square plus 4 root 3x plus 3 is equal to 0. Here a is 4, b is 4 root 3 and c is 3. So let us find d, that is b square minus 4ac. So d is 4 root 3 square minus 4 into 3, and you get d is equal to 4 square means 16 and root 3 square is 3. 16 into 3 48 minus 48 is equal to 0. So d is 0, therefore real roots exist, means roots exist करते हैं. Now we have to find them. So therefore x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a, and we have calculated this value already. Minus b means minus 4 root 3 plus minus 0 under the root, divide by 2a, 2 into 4, x minus 4 root 3 by 8. So students, when discriminant is 0, then both the roots of the quadratic equation will be equal. So roots are minus under root 3 by 2 and minus under root 3 by 2. You have to write same value 2 times when the discriminant is 0. In part number 4, the quadratic equation is 2x square plus x plus 4. So d is b square minus 4ac, and when you find d you get 1 minus 32. It means this is minus 31 and minus 31 is less than 0. This is a negative number. So every negative number is always less than 0. So it means real roots do not exist. And ये हमने already पढ़ा था कि if d is less than 0 तो real roots exist नहीं करेंगे. Real roots will exist only when d is greater than or equal to 0 or discriminant is greater than or equal to 0. Let us start question number 2. In question number 2, we have to find the roots of question 1 by using quadratic formula, that is already done by us by this formula. So question number 3, find the roots of the following quadratic equations. There are two quadratic equations and you have to find the roots of these equations. So first equation is 1 minus 1 by x is equal to 3 and x is not equal to 0. What does this mean that x is not equal to 0? It means if x is 0 तो हमारी जो equation है वो कुछ रहेगी ही नहीं. That is why it is given and it will be converted into a undefined term. So here I am going to take the LCM and LCM is x. So we can write it as x square minus 1 is equal to 3 by 1. Now we can cross multiply and we get x square minus 1 is equal to 3x. Now I can arrange it in standard form. X square minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now I have to find the roots of this quadratic equation, and I am free to use any method to solve it. I can use quadratic formula or I can use factorization. So splitting middle term is not possible for this question. Here I am going to follow quadratic formula. So x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac under the root divided by 2a. So x is minus b means negative is there and you have to put negative sign. So it will become positive. And square of minus 3 is 9. Minus 4 into a is 1 and c is minus 1 and it will be 2. So we get x is equal to 3 plus minus 9 plus 4 by 2. X is equal to 3 plus minus root 13 by 2. Now we have to write the two roots for the quadratic equation as x is equal to 3 plus root 13 by 2 and 3 minus root 13 by 2. So these are the roots of this quadratic equation. Now second part of question number 3. Here 1 by x plus 4 minus 1 by x minus 7 is equal to 11 by 30. And again in this question it is given that x is not equal to minus 4 and 7. So don't afraid of this. देखो x minus 4 होगा तो क्या होगा, this will term will become 1 by 0 and 1 by 0 is an undefined term. Similarly, in this part if x is 7 it will be 1 by 0 and 1 by 0 is again an undefined term. So again we have to take the LCM x plus 4 into x minus 7 and now it will be x minus 7. Now negative sign is there, so students put the bracket and we get x minus 7 minus x minus 4 by x plus 4 into x minus 7 is equal to 11 by 30. Now x and x is cancelled and it will be minus 11 by x plus 4 into x minus 7 is equal to 11 by 30. And again 11 is cancelled with 11 and we get minus 30 is equal to, and we can multiply these two terms also and we will get x square minus 3x minus 28. Now arrange it. We get x square minus 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. Now I can solve this quadratic equation to find the roots of this equation. On multiplication I must have 2 and on addition we must have 3. So we can write x square minus 2x minus x plus 2 is equal to 0. X common, x minus 2 minus 1 common, x minus 2 is equal to 0 and we get x minus 2 into x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x minus 2 is equal to 0 or x minus 1 is equal to 0. We get x is equal to 2 and 1 as roots of given equation. Now question number 4 of exercise 4.3 of chapter 4. The sum of the reciprocals of Rahman's ages. क्या करना है, सम करना है किसका, रहमान की जो एजेस हैं उनके रेसिप्रोकल्स का. एंड वो एजेस कौन सी हैं, वी हैव टू चेक दैट. एजेस 3 years ago and 5 years from now is 1 by 3. Find his present age. So first of all we will suppose Rahman's present age is equal to x years. So we have to find his age 3 years ago and 3 years after. His age 3 years ago will be x minus 3. His age after 5 years is equal to x plus 5. And according to question, we have to take the reciprocal of these ages. So reciprocal of first age is x 1 by x minus 3 and reciprocal of second age is 1 by x plus 5 and we have to take their sum and this sum is equal to 1 by 3. Now we can solve this equation very easily as we have solved the equation in question number 3 part number 2. And after solving this we get equation as x square minus 4x minus 21. Now we can very easily factorize it. On multiplication we must have 21 and on subtraction we must have 4. So two such numbers are 7 and 3. And we get two values of x as 7 and minus 3. Here we have to reject this value because age is never negative. So Rahman's present age is 7 years. Next question. Question number 5. In a class test, the sum of Shefali's marks in mathematics and English is 30. Had she got 2 marks more in math and 3 marks less in English, the product of their marks would have been 210. Find her marks in 2 subjects. So we have to find her marks in 2 subjects. Let us suppose her marks in 2 subjects be x and y. Let her marks in maths is equal to x and her marks in English is equal to y. And again I am given the sum of the marks. So x plus y will be 30. So this is our equation number 1. And again in next condition it is given that had she got 2 marks more in maths, meaning अगर उसके मैथ्स में 2 मार्क्स ज़्यादा आते तो मैथ्स के मार्क्स होते x plus 2 and she got 3 marks less in English और इंग्लिश के मार्क्स होते y minus 3 because less करने हैं and product of these 2 marks is given to you 210. Again we have an equation and from equation number 1 we will separate x. So x will be 30 minus y and we will put the value of x in equation number 2. Putting x is equal to 30 minus y. Now our equation 2 will be in one variable only, that is in y only. 30 minus y plus 2. After solving this we get this quadratic equation y square minus 35y plus 306 is equal to 0. So we get y square minus 18y minus 17y plus 306 is equal to 0 and we can factorize it and from this we get two values of y as 17 and 18 and both the values are acceptable because both are positive values. So when y is equal to 17 then x will be 13 because sum of marks in 2 subjects is 30. If y is 18 then x will be 12. So her marks in maths and English are 13 or 17 or 12 and 18. Next question, question number 6. The diagonal of a rectangular field is 60 meters more than the shorter side. Meaning हमें rectangle के diagonal के बारे में बताया है, that is जो शॉर्टर साइड है उससे 60 मीटर मोर मीन्स ज़्यादा है. इफ़ द लॉन्गर साइड इज़ 30 मीटर मोर देन द शॉर्टर साइड एंड रेक्टेंगल की जो लॉन्गर साइड है दैट इज़ 30 मीटर मोर देन द शॉर्टर साइड. फाइंड द साइड्स ऑफ द फील्ड. सो वी हैव टू सपोज द शॉर्टर साइड that is BC of rectangle ABCD. Here you can draw the figure also. So diagonal AC according to question is 60 plus x meters and longer side AB is of 30 plus x. Now triangle ABC is a right angle triangle, so we can apply Pythagoras theorem on this triangle And by using that theorem, we have AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now I am going to put the values, and AB is 30 plus x whole square and BC is x square. So we have to use A plus B whole square to solve these two terms. Here we get x square minus 60x minus 2700 is equal to 0. Now we have to solve it to find the value of x, and we can use quadratic formula to solve it. B square minus 4AC. When we multiply 4 by 2700, we get 10,800 by 2. So x is 60 plus minus square root of 14,400 by 2, and we get 60 plus minus 120 by 2. So therefore x is equal to 60 plus 120 by 2 or 60 minus 120 by 2, and we get two values of x as 90 and minus 30. Here minus 30 will be rejected because lengths are never negative. So x is 90 meter. So therefore sides of rectangle are, first side is 90 meter and the another side is 30 meter more than the shorter side. So that will be 90 plus 30 is equal to 120 meter. Students, today you have to do this exercise up to question number 6. We will do next questions in our next class. Thank you.